Spring is the perfect time to refresh your home with beautiful, vintage-inspired centerpieces. Whether you love soft pastels, antique accents, or rustic charm, these centerpiece ideas will bring a touch of timeless elegance to your space. In this video, we'll explore some unique and charming ways to style your table for spring with vintage-inspired decor. Antique pitcher with fresh flowers. A simple yet classic look. Fill an old enamel or ceramic pitcher with fresh spring flowers like tulips, daffodils, or peonies for a charming farmhouse touch. Distressed wooden tray display. Use a vintage wooden tray to create a layered centerpiece with candles, small floral arrangements, and antique books. Lace table runner with vintage vases. A delicate lace table runner sets the foundation for a romantic spring centerpiece. Pair it with a mix of vintage blast bottles and vases filled with seasonal blooms. Rustic metal watering can arrangement. Repurpose an old galvanized watering can as a vase for wildflowers or baby's breath for a nostalgic springtime feel. Stacked antique books with flowers. Use a stack of old books as the base for a centerpiece, adding a small floral arrangement on top for a timeless and cozy look. Porcelain teapot floral display. Turn a vintage teapot into a floral centerpiece by filling it with pastel-colored flowers like roses or hydrangeas. Elegant candle and greenery combination. Pair soft white or pastel candles with eucalyptus or dried lavender for a subtle yet sophisticated spring centerpiece. Vintage glass cloche with floral accents. Use a glass cloche to display dried flowers, a bird's nest, or an antique trinket for a charming and delicate touch. Mason jar trio with twine and lace. Wrap mason jars in twine and lace, then fill them with fresh or dried flowers for a cozy vintage look. Floral wreath table centerpiece. Lay a small floral wreath in the center of your table and place a candle or lantern in the middle for a balanced and inviting centerpiece. Pastel ceramic bowls with floating candles. Use vintage-style pastel bowls filled with water and floating candles for a soft, glowing ambience. Rustic wooden crate with spring blooms. Repurpose a small wooden crate to hold a combination of fresh flowers, greenery, and decorative eggs for a vintage-inspired spring touch. Crystal or cut glass vase with seasonal flowers. Use an old crystal vase to display fresh spring flowers, adding a touch of timeless elegance to your table. Vintage bird cage with fairy lights and flowers. Decorate a vintage-style bird cage with fairy lights and artificial flowers to create a whimsical centerpiece. French country-inspired whitewashed urn. A distressed, whitewashed urn filled with spring flowers like lilacs or peonies brings a European cottage feel to your dining table. Vintage-inspired centerpieces are a wonderful way to bring warmth and charm to your home this spring. Whether you prefer delicate florals, rustic textures, or antique touches, there's a style for everyone. Which idea is your favorite? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more home decor inspiration.